my name is George Lutz. I'm here to tell you the true story of what happened to me and my family when we moved into a house in Amityville, New York. A house that was haunted by evil spirits. A house that changed our lives forever. It was in December 1975 when we bought the house at 112 Ocean Avenue. It was a beautiful Dutch colonial-style house with 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a boathouse, and a swimming pool. It was perfect for me, my wife Kathy, and our 3 children, Daniel, Christopher, and Missy. We also had a dog named Harry. The house was very cheap, only $80,000. We later found out why. The house had a dark history. A year before we moved in, a young man named Ronald DeFeo Jr. had murdered his entire family in that house. He shot his parents and his 4 siblings with a shotgun while they were sleeping in their beds. He claimed that he heard voices in his head that told him to do it. We didn't know about this when we bought the house. We only learned about it from the neighbors after we moved in. We were shocked and disturbed, but we decided to stay. We thought that we could make the house our own and forget about the past. We were wrong. Strange things started to happen as soon as we moved in. We heard noises in the night like footsteps, banging, and whispering. We felt cold spots in some rooms and hot spots in others. We smelled foul odors like rotten eggs and blood. We saw flies swarming in the windows, even in the winter. We felt a presence watching us, touching us, and threatening us. We tried to ignore these things, but they got worse. Our personalities changed. We became angry, paranoid, and depressed. We fought with each other and with our children. We had nightmares and hallucinations. We saw things that were not there, like ghosts, demons, and monsters. One night I woke up and saw Kathy levitating above the bed. She was unconscious, and her face was twisted in pain. I tried to wake her up, but I couldn't. I felt a force pushing me down and choking me. I heard a voice in my ear saying, get out now." Another night I went to the basement, and I found a secret room behind a bookshelf. The room was painted red, and it had a dirt floor. It smelled like death. I felt a surge of fear, and I ran out of there. I later learned that the room was called the Red Room, and that it was where the DeFeo family had buried their pets. It was also where the evil spirits came from. The worst night was the last night. It was January 14th, 1976. We had been living in the house for 28 days. That night, we heard a loud noise like a gunshot coming from the upstairs. We ran to the children's bedrooms, and we found them screaming and crying. They said that they saw someone shooting at them from the window. We looked outside and we saw nothing. We calmed them down, and we went back to our bedroom. That's when we heard it. A voice, loud and clear, coming from everywhere and nowhere. A voice that said, "Catch them and kill them, catch them and kill them." We were terrified. We grabbed our children and our dog, and we ran out of the house. We got in our car and we drove away. We never went back. We left everything behind. We didn't care. We just wanted to get away from that house, from that horror. That's my story. The story of the Amityville Horror. The story of how a house tried to kill us. The story of how we survived. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.